Today we have another top 5 video. We've done multiple positions, we've done multiple states, and for today's video we're going over the top 5 quarterbacks for the class of 2023. If I haven't gone over a position or a state yet that you'll want to see, go ahead and comment below that state or position. And like I always say, if you love college football or college football recruiting, go ahead and subscribe to the channel right now and leave a like. But enjoy the video.
Whose world is this? The world is yours. The world is yours. It's mine. Whose world?
Like I said, the top 5 quarterbacks for the class of 2023. I'm pretty sure everybody knows the #1 overall player and the #1 overall quarterback for the class 2023. And that is no other than Arch Manning. Now Arch stands 6'4", 215 pounds. He goes to Isidore Newman High School in Louisiana. He is the #1 player in the nation, like I just said, and the #1 player from the state of Louisiana. There are 6 teams in play for Arch Manning, who's currently finishing up his basketball season. After that, we expect him to hit the road and start visiting schools once again. It's an important next wave in his process, where he wants to get out and see some of these programs. Go through spring practices, get a feel for the coaches, and see how players respond to him. Now the schools that are in the mix for him is Alabama, Florida, Georgia, LSU, Ole Miss, and Texas. Now I personally feel that Alabama, Georgia, and Texas are in the lead. LSU is currently making a late push with their new staff and new head coach. And the same goes for Florida. So I think that Arch wants to give those 2 programs a closer look since they came into the mix a little later than others. And we can't forget Ole Miss, who is also in serious contention due to the fact of his family ties. Now Arch debuted as the #1 player for 24/7 Sports on August 19th. And remains the #1 player and the #1 quarterback. Arch has good height and overall frame potential. He has a relatively lean, athletic build and carries existing weight well. Arch is a one-of-a-kind quarterback pedigree. He is a natural pocket passer with a pro-style feel, but is also a good functional athlete with terrific off-schedule instincts and playmaking ability. Arch's junior season showed his improved running ability and design situations, and continued dangerous scrambling effectiveness. He looks first to throw when on the move, but is capable of gaining chunk yards and converting money downs with his legs. Arch has repeatedly shown ability to throw accurately out the pocket, including when throwing across his body. He is likely a multi-year high major starter with first-round NFL draft ceiling. Now moving on to the #2 quarterback in the class of 2023, we have Malachi Nelson, who stands 6'3" and 180 pounds. Now Malachi attends Los Alamitos High School in Los Alamitos, California. He is the #2 player nationally behind Arch Manning and the #1 player from the state of California. Now Malachi Nelson is currently committed to USC. Even before his final year of high school, he is a talk of the town in LA. Over the weekend at the Rivals LA camp with a crazy pass to, yes, you guessed it, another USC recruit.
I'm not trying to outside his ass, but if not, I'm gonna stay out.
Nelson is a star in the making, and with Riley's track record of successful quarterbacks, there is a shot he becomes another Heisman hopeful trophy winner. And all this chatter is before his senior year of high school, so that tells you how good this young man can be in the future. Now as a junior, he led Los Alamitos to a 9-2 record, averaging 244.5 yards per game with a 39-9 touchdown to interception ratio. Nelson is tall, lean, and long-armed with a slender natural build, but framed to add some more mass. He is a fluid mover in general, including arm motion and lower body mechanics. Nelson alters arm angles and delivers with accuracy. His vertical arm strength, intermediate velocity, and touch to all fields speak to elite arm talent. He is perhaps the most natural thrower in the excellent 2023 quarterback class. Now moving on to the #3 quarterback for the class of 2023, we have Dante Moore, who stands 6'2" and 195 pounds. Now Dante goes to Martin Luther King High School in Detroit, Michigan. He is the #6 player ranked nationally and the #1 player in the state of Michigan. Now the top schools for Moore seems to be LSU, Michigan, Michigan State, Notre Dame, and Penn State. There aren't any crystal ball predictions yet for where Moore will commit to for the next level on 24/7 Sports. And Moore has said he isn't deciding anytime soon on which school he would commit to. So there's still time for other contenders to enter the mix. Now the University of Michigan was thought to be the favorite for the 6'2", 195 pound standout from Detroit. As a junior, he led Martin Luther King to a 13-1 record in the Michigan Division III state championship. He threw for over 3,000 yards, 40 touchdowns to only 3 interceptions. Now Moore has been a varsity starter since his freshman year of high school. He has played well against top competition and in clutch situations in big games. Moore is mature, polished, and does not appear to get rattled easily. He stands in against the rush and will deliver throws while taking hits. Moore does a great job of reading defenses and coverages and does well throwing into tight windows against his own coverage. He throws a good touch down the field and can fire it in there when it needs to be done. He has good arm strength, but maybe not a big cannon. Moore is a solid athlete who has added more mobility to his game as the years have gone on. Moving on to the number 4 ranked quarterback for the class 2023, we have Nicholaus, who stands 6'5", 195 pounds. He goes to Warren High School in Downing, California. Now, Nico is the number 7th ranked player nationally and the number 2 player from the state of California. It has been quite a year for Nico. Nobody in the class 2023 has upped their stock like he has. A year ago in March 2021, Nico made his debut top 24/7 sports rankings at number 77. Now he's number 7. The 6'5" Nico, a gifted volleyball player as well, just keeps climbing. Nico's first scholarship offer came after his freshman year and was from Hawaii. BYU and Washington State were next up, and things slowly started to crank up in the fall of his sophomore year. Currently, he owes 23 offers, according to 24/7 Sports. And Oregon owns the only crystal ball prediction as of right now. In 2021 fall season, Nico threw for 33 touchdowns to only 1 interception, averaging nearly 14 yards per completion, and completing roughly 60% of his passes. Nico's ceiling is unlimited. He's only scratching the surface, and can make another huge jump when the game slows down even more for him. The next jump will be on the mental side, the pre-snap and post-snap reads, seeing formations, understanding down distance, things like that. The more he plays, the more comfortable he gets, and he'll learn how to attack every defense he sees. Opportunity on hand for the next 10 months will give Nico a chance to finish as a number 1 ranked quarterback for the class 2023 when it's all said and done. In my opinion, Nico has a legitimate shot to finish as a number 1 guy for this year's class. Remember, you heard that here first on Scoops World. And to round out our top 5 quarterbacks for the class 2023, we have Jaden Rashada, who stands 6'4", 185 pounds. Now, Jaden goes to Pittsburgh High School in Pittsburgh, California. He is the number 31 nationally ranked player for the class 2023 and the number 5 player from the state of California. Now, Jaden played his freshman season at Brentwood Liberty High School before moving to IMG Academy in Bradenton, Florida. He then moved to Pittsburgh, California for an abbreviated 5-game sophomore season in spring of 2021. Jaden just threw for 2,220 yards this past fall season for 27 touchdowns and only 5 interceptions. He also rushed for 193 yards to go along with another touchdown. From a physical standpoint, he has a frame and build that can add ample weight and strength. Checking in at a verified 6'3.5" and weighing in about at 185 pounds, you see that he has the mold to add at least 20 pounds of muscle easily. As he matures and gets stronger, it will benefit his durability, long-term ability, and development. Jaden stands tall in the pocket with the mobility to avoid the rush and buy time to make plays under pressure. He has poise and does a nice job of making plays off platform. Mechanically, he has a smooth, effortless throwing motion. He is able to get the ball out quickly, generating power from his lower body to have the ball snap out of his hand. Jaden does a great job changing speeds and adding touch on his throws when need be to either fit the ball into tight windows or complete throws over defenders. On Christmas Day, Jaden released a top 10 school list that included Auburn, Oklahoma, Penn State, UCLA, Oregon, and others. Since Christmas Day, Jaden has been receiving more offers. BYU just offered on Thursday and is now his 35th scholarship offer extended to him during this recruiting process. But there are no early predictions nor leads for Jaden Rashada's recruitment. And there you have it, the top 5 quarterbacks for the class of 2023. Comment below who you think will have the best college career. And also comment below who you think is the number 1 quarterback for this year's class. And while you're at it, comment below which position and which state top 5 you'd like to see next. And like I always say, if you love college football or college football recruiting, go ahead and subscribe to the channel right now and leave a like. But until next time,